So, the future of dating in the AI world, how is it going to be? How is it going to look? How much is AI going to affect dating? I don't really know, but I have some thoughts. That's why I'm doing this video. I think right now there's an ongoing friction between men and women. I don't know what's going on with other people, with other genders, but I'm talking about straight people here. And I think there's an ongoing friction because neither can really understand the other. I think like men are like, oh, women have it easier. It's so easy for them. They can just create an OnlyFans and be famous. It's so easy for them to get affection, love, and they are able to be loved unconditionally. Whereas as for men, you know, we are only loved if we can provide. If we cannot provide, we are disposable to society. And on the other hand, we have women that for a long time just wish that they could be men because it's so much easier to be a man. Like you don't have all of these societal expectations. You get to be stronger. You don't need to be literally be afraid that the opposite gender is going to sexually assault you or kill you or beat you, which is very it's very funny that the struggles are very different. Seems like one struggle is kind of realer, more real than the other. But that's a question for another day. And there's also like the other aspect of faithfulness. A lot of women are just saying, especially for black men, like black men are not faithful. Yeah. So yeah, I don't really know about what the whites think, but I'm pretty sure it's the same thing because men are. But for real, men are dogs. Sometimes I get I talk to some men and I'm like, damn, just keep your dick in your pants. What are you doing? Why are you like this? Why are you running around like that? So I'm just curious to see what the future holds for dating because I'm not sure dating is going to be the same as it was in the last 20 years. And I mean, it's a constant evolution. Even like dating today is so much different than dating 60 years ago. Like a lot of things are going to be different. I don't know, maybe polygamy is going to be a much bigger thing in the future. It's already a bigger thing right now than it was, I don't know, 25 years ago. Maybe people are just going to be more understanding of being a cuck or things like that. I don't know. I'm just speculating, but I think it's gonna be interesting. The thing I'm certain of is that we're gonna see fewer people dating. We're gonna see fewer people dating. There's already a lot of people giving up on dating altogether because dating apps are not working. In real life, it's much harder for a lot of people because a lot of people are still or are becoming socially inept, or even if they are socially inept, a lot of people just don't want that interaction, like in real life interaction. I'm going to give you another example. One of the main ways that people were meeting the opposite gender was in nightclubs or bars, but right now they are declining. Like this newer generation doesn't even like them that much. So you're losing one of the main avenues to meet other people. So people are giving up on that. And, you know, you also have the issue of there's not a lot of third spaces and people don't have houses. Like, we could meet up at a friend's house for a house party. But how can you do that if there's no friend with a house? There's not a friend with a house. Or if you have, bro had to go live far away, so you cannot just do a house party. It just doesn't make sense. So a lot of people are not being able to meet the opposite gender, and combining with this very inflammatory rhetoric that we're seeing on the internet. I will blame mainly men that are framing all of the relationship that you can have with a woman as transactional. I think that is like some of the most damaging, some of the damaging things that the red pill community is doing, and just framing women as these, snakes that just want your money and they just want to be provided for. And yeah, I think it's dating in general is in a very bad place, and I don't really know the solution, but I know that AI is not going to improve things, because you already have a lot of people dating chatbots. Imagine dating ChatGPT. It just says yes. There's no struggle there. There's nothing there. You just have a toy that just says what you want, what you want it to say. And if she says something, you just, don't say that again. It's not gonna say, or if it says, it's just going to be hallucination maybe. But it speaks, the fact that people are dating chatbots says a lot says a lot about the actual scenario of dating right now. The dating scene is just bad. Of course, like there's a lot of people still having sex, having relationships, but people are not having kids, for example. So I don't know. I also think that relationships in general are just going to become even shorter. I don't think we're gonna see a lot of people dating for decades in the future, in the age of AI, because in the age of AI, everything is going to change so quickly. Everything is already changing so quickly. I think next year or in the next 5 years, we're going to see so much evolution. So many people are going to lose their jobs. So many people are going to just lose their life meaning. A lot of people are going to have, very huge debates about what is right and what is wrong. How should we even spend our time? How should we spend our time in a jobless world? And yeah, I don't think a lot of people are going to be like, yeah, let's just stay together forever and do everything together forever. Or yeah, I think people will have a lot of time, and with a lot of time, people just end up doing stupid things. When people have a lot of time, they just do the unthinkable. So yeah, that's what I think it's gonna happen. But yeah, I do have to research a bit about how they are trying to implement AI in dating, because I know that, for example, the Matching Group, the company that owns Tinder, Bumble, the age thing. I don't know. I'm not in dating apps like that. But the company that owns all of the dating apps, they're saying that, we're gonna ditch the swipe model because the young people are not that they don't really like it. So they're like, we're gonna try to implement things like AI. Maybe we're gonna put like an AI assistant to give you like prompts on how to start conversation and things like that. And I'm like, if that's how they are going to implement AI, yeah, AI is going to just create very weird relationships. Yeah, people are just gonna like lose the ability to talk to the other gender, especially in real life. You're gonna have like a lot of situations where people talk online, but then when they meet in real life, it's like let me just check with my chatbot what to say, or like, oh, let's check with the chatbot what we should do after after talking. Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, I think it's gonna be pretty weird. It's gonna be pretty dystopic situation, and yeah, not excited at all. At all, not excited. But yeah, I'm good. I'm good. You guys that are single, you can maybe you can maybe you can have a meeting in person or online and discuss what you're doing about it. I'm good. I'm very good. But yeah, drop the comments. I want to see the comment section lively, and I'm really excited to see what you guys think about it. And yeah, drop a like, drop a comment, and yeah, share it with a friend that might like to hear me talking like this. And yeah, see you in the next video. Kisses.